Hello everyone, welcome to Chess Basics. My name is Arvind. In this video, we'll see a game played 150 years ago between Paulsen and Paul Morphy. This game is a great example of forcing moves, starting with Morphy sacrificing his queen for a bishop. Paulsen has white and Morphy has the black pieces, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, the 3 knights opening, knight f3, the 4 knights game, bishop b5, bishop c5, Paulsen castles and Morphy castles. These are all pretty standard moves. Now knight takes on e5, Morphy responds with rook e8. Instead of rook e8, knight takes on e5 will be met with d4, forking both the pieces. There is no immediate way to win the pawn back. Strong players will favor bishop over the knight, so taking the pawn with the bishop is not really an option. So this was not played. Instead, rook e8 was played. Knight takes on c6, d takes c6, bishop c4, b5, bishop e2. Now Morphy wins his pawn back. Knight takes on e4, knight takes knight, rook takes knight, bishop f3, rook back to e6. Paulsen plays c3, preparing either b4 or to develop the queen. Morphy plays queen d3, b4, attacking the bishop, bishop to b6, still staying on the same diagonal as the white's king. a4 now, b takes on a4, queen takes a4, bishop d7, rook a2, adding more protection to the d pawn so the bishop can move later. Rook a to e8. Morphy is known to make use of all his pieces and this game is no exception. Queen a6, Paulsen offers a trade of queens. Also the bishop on d7 is in line with the white's queen. Want any discoveries? This is the critical moment of the game. It is said here that Morphy spent more than 10 minutes on his next move, making sure he is winning in all the variations. So feel free to pause the video and find the winning move. If you have found it, well done. For the rest of us mortals, the magic move here is queen takes on f3. An exchange sacrifice, a bishop for a queen. G takes f3, rook g6 check, king h1, bishop h3, attacking the rook. Rook d1 is played. Instead of rook d1, if rook g1 is played, thinking to exchange rooks doesn't really work. As rook takes rook with check, king has to take, rook e1 check. Only legal move is to block with the queen. Rook takes queen is mate. Hence rook g1 was not played by Paulsen. Instead rook d1 was played. Bishop g2 check, king g1, bishop takes f3. This comes with check from the rook, king f1, bishop g2 check. Instead of bishop g2, another forcing line is rook g2, queen d3 with a tempo on the bishop, rook takes f2 check, king g1, rook g2, this comes with a check from the bishop as well, king has to move to h1, rook g1 is mate. However, Morphy did not go for this line, he went for bishop g2 check, king g1, bishop h3, check from the rook now, king h1, bishop takes f2. This comes with the threat of mate in 1 with bishop to g2. The only way white can stop it is queen f1, bishop takes f1, rook takes f1, rook e2. Rook a1 trying to get the other rook into the defense of the king, but it is already too late. Rook h6, d4, opening up the diagonal for the bishop to the rook. Again, unfortunately for Paulsen, it is too late. Morphy plays bishop e3. Here Paulsen resigned as there is nothing left to do. For example, bishop takes bishop, rook takes pawn with check, king moves. The other rook is coming and this is mate. A very nice game by Morphy, calculated precisely the forcing moves to win. Hope you have enjoyed this video and have learned something from it. Do share this video with your family and friends. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll see you all in my next video.